You're 1 month away from closing your med spa. What would you do? Well, this is my answer as someone who's managed $12 million in ad spend. I've had over 200 clients. Many of those have been med spas, like this person here on Reddit. I'm going to give you my take on what I would do. First, let's read it. So 1 month away from closing our med spa. Tried everything looking for real advice before we pull the plug. I'll keep this real. We're about 30 days out from making the call on whether to shut down our med spa. We've been open for a while now and have gone through multiple marketing agencies. First red flag. Every single one promised the world. Second red flag. Meta ads, Google ads, SEO, social media management. We've tried it all. Third red flag. Some months we'd get a spike, then it would dry up completely. Fourth red flag. No consistency. Fifth red flag. We'd sign a new agency, see some initial results, then plateau and go back to square one. Our services are solid. Our clients, who actually come in, love us and rebook. Green flag. Our problem has always been getting enough new people through the door consistently. Beige flag. We're in a competitive market, Phoenix area. Green flag. And it feels like we're just burning cash trying to compete with bigger med spas that have been around for 10 plus years. I don't really believe that. Here's what we've tried. Meta ads, multiple agencies, different approaches. Google ads, SEO, content marketing, social media posting, Groupon, referral programs, local partnerships. At this point, I'm not looking for someone to sell me on their agency. I'm genuinely asking, if you were in this position with 30 days left, what would you actually focus on? What's worked for med spas that were in a similar spot? Open to advice, yada, yada. So the top comment actually has really good advice. Run reactivation campaign. I agree with that. I would do that first. Send out an offer to every lead, every person whose contact information you have, whether they're a lead or a current customer. Come up with a great offer, get them back in the door. The reason I was saying all those red flags is this ties into another video I just made about, like, if you only have 30 days left, that's bad. But, like, why do you only have 30 days left? If you have clients who are coming in and rebook, then, like, what's the problem? If your LTV is high enough. Now, the problem here is a med spa can mean a lot of different things. I mean, it's everything from plastic surgery, rhinoplasties, breast augmentation, hip, liposuction, right? And those are high dollar, all the way down to like injections, which, I mean, it's still expensive, $600, right? Every 6 months, but that $10,000 versus $600, huge difference. So I've worked with med spas. Most of those med spas offered like a lot of surgeries and expensive injections and stuff like that. So I don't know what this person sells. And that's kind of an issue. If you're like an injector and you're selling $600 things and your customers come back twice a year, $1,200 a customer, not bad, but you're going to probably need a lot of those to survive. The main issue here is trying all these different things. There's no focus, and you really need a focus to make anything work. And I talk about this a lot, is they don't have the commitment. A lot of clients will not have the commitment to see something work, see something all the way through. We see here, like, the spike, and then it would drive completely. So they were probably getting an agency, letting them work for 3 months, probably not even 3 months, 30 days, 60 days. They're not really seeing results. They fire them. They find another freelancer. He pushes a bunch of buttons. 30 days, 60 days. They don't like him. They fire him, get another person. And so they're constantly doing this, and nothing really grew out of it. They never got any leverage, compounding results is what I'm looking for there. You got to do it with ads. You got certainly with content marketing. And you don't have to do all these things at the same time, but you need to like pick one and stick with it until it starts working. The other issue is maybe all these things don't work. Is what I'm really wondering is they're probably not making enough money from their customers, which I think is obvious. If you have people who are coming in and rebooking, but like you're still in trouble, then you're not making enough money from those customers. Now, you might just need more customers, and that's fine. Your overhead is too much. But if people are coming and staying, and they're not rebooking, or they are rebooking, then once you get a customer, great. So then what's the disconnect between like your ads and your LTV, which is maybe your sales sucks, you're not calling your leads, or maybe your service is not that good. Like, I'm kind of wondering if like you're getting people to come in and they're really not rebooking, and this is sort of a lie, and you don't really know what this is. It's like only some people come in and rebook, but it's like actually not most people. So you're getting a lot of one-offs. That's bad. If people were really coming in and rebooking, then like think about it this way. If you never lost a customer, then you can do anything for marketing, because as soon as you get a customer, they're just going to keep coming back. So you just grow that revenue over time. It means your revenue isn't growing. even if you had to cut back costs for a little bit because, we're not growing fast enough, so I don't need 10 people, maybe I only need 5, maybe I only need 2, whatever it is. So there's a disconnect. And what I see a lot of times too is people run to marketing and they want marketing to fix what the business owner hasn't solved for themselves, which is market positioning, offer. These people might not have a distinguished market position. They might not have an offer really to, close people. They're very generic. Their prices are in the middle. They have nothing that distinguishes them, which is bad. But it doesn't matter if people come in and book with you, because then you really only, like, you spend $1,000, 2,000, or let's do a reasonable amount. Let's say you spend 10 grand on ads, right, in a month. And you get 10 customers and they each spend $1,000. Okay, fine. Like you're sort of break even, but then if they come back, right, if you know they're going to come back later, then let's say and spend another $1,000, now you're going to make $20,000 off those. And it can be hard to grow because your cash conversion cycle is really low, but money's going to come back because they booked. So this sounds like an operational issue to me. It's probably not an ads issue. It's probably not a marketing issue. This sounds like a founder-led, like CEO-led person that doesn't have commitment. They can't stick to a marketing channel for a long period of time and make it work. This to me is like scattershot. Like, let's figure out what works instead of let's pick something and make it work. And I would question this, like, how many people are actually coming back? And so how many new people do you need? So what I'm going to post here is like, how many new people do you actually need to keep your business afloat, basically? And are you sure people are rebooking? Because if that's true, an issue.